What up, YouTube? It's your boy I Fit In, and normally I would like to, do my little clips of the fighters I'm talking about and do the voiceover. But right now, I just felt the need to rush into this situation. I feel like people are really trying to capitalize on what's going on with the quarantine and Errol Spence's current situation. So his current situation is, yes, he's getting a little bit more time off to heal up from his injuries, but ever since he got on public platforms and said that he hasn't been sparring lately because of the situation with his teeth. He had lost teeth, so he's got to wait for those procedures that he had to go through to heal up before he can get back into sparring. I feel like people are being opportunistic and trying to capitalize off of what he's been through, one of them being Keith Thurman. I already did a video on Keith Thurman. And, just recently he said that Errol Spence never truly wanted to fight him. Whoa there, bucko. Check this out. Errol Spence called you out for years. 4 years. And you were saying things like, oh, he ain't done nothing. Who is this guy? Acting like you didn't know who he was when everybody knew who he was because he went to the Olympics. So if boxing fans know who the guy is, you knew who he was because boxing is your life. So, anyways, he did all that, and now that he's lost to Manny Pacquiao after having like a long layoff and not having a showcase performance against Josecito Lopez, now all of a sudden he wants to fight Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. But now the roles have changed. Errol Spence is that guy now. He's a unified champion and he's undefeated with over an 80% knockout uh, percentage. And you're a guy who now has a loss and really seems to be a shell of the fighter he used to be. You're gaining weight and all that stuff. It seems to everybody else that you're just looking for a money fight. Now, we're off Keith Thurman. Now we're going to talk about Mikey Garcia being opportunistic in this situation. This man had the nerve to say that he doesn't see anything special about Errol Spence. There's nothing special about him, and he wants the rematch and believes he'll win the rematch. I would understand that if you had a closer fight with Errol Spence, but you didn't. It was nowhere near close. I mean, it looked like a grown man with boxing experience whooping on a teenager with minimal boxing experience. You couldn't step on the inside. When you did get on the inside, you got banged up and retreated. What happened in that fight for you to feel confident that you can beat Errol Spence in a rematch? You're older than he is. So it's not like you're getting much better than you were before. You're still the smaller fighter. You still have the inferior reach. And from what I can tell, you have the inferior boxing IQ because the guy outclassed you. You've always had inferior power and inferior size. So what is it that you think you could beat in Errol Spence? What? The fight you saw between him and Sean Porter? Sean Porter is a dog who eats a lot of punches, and he's not gonna. I mean, yeah, he was on the back foot, a little bit, but Sean Porter is definitely a tougher fighter than that of Mikey Garcia. So I don't see where Mikey Garcia feels that he's got this chance to beat Errol Spence all of a sudden. Errol Spence is probably the same fighter, if not stronger. Probably has a little bit more grit now, and he's got a little bit more pain to fight with now because of what happened in that wreck, and that you got people like internet trolls heckling him all over the internet, making fun of his accent, making fun of his struggle, making fun of the fact that he was almost taken away from his family. So I honestly feel like whoever steps in the ring with Errol Spence next is in grave danger. His mentality is different. He's probably not drinking the way he was before. He's probably not blowing up in weight the way he was before. He's probably taking his next training camp very, very seriously. Mark my words. You'll have to eat your words. You especially, Mikey Garcia. Now, Keith Thurman, I mean, there's no way for you to be punished or your words to be rectified or anything of that matter because you're not going to get the fight, bro. Your time is up. So if anybody has any contrasting opinions, y'all go ahead and let me know in the comment section. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I got a lot more trash to talk. But until then, I fit in.